Well, I'm Walt Mossberg. Shut up. Ryan Block, former editor of Engadget and current co-admin of an online forum, is spending a lot of time talking about how terrible Flash is, how nobody needs it, and how it should be destroyed. Ryan thinks that Flash is terrible and unusable and slow. He also thinks that new technologies like JavaScript and HTML5, which let you run spell check while you have some video running in the browser window over there, will supplant Flash and make it pointless. This is because Ryan Block is an idiot whose knowledge of technology goes no farther than memorizing the model numbers of the cell phones he's gonna splooge over today. Saying you don't need Flash because HTML5 is very slowly coming out is idiotic. Ryan, do you even listen to yourself when you talk? Do you really think that the whole of Flash can be replaced with a piece of video in a format so obscure that nobody who's ever gotten laid has ever heard of it? Seriously, Ryan, you think Ogvormis format is going to trump a platform with 99% saturation rate just because it's there? Here's a newsflash for you, kiddo. It's been there for years, and it hasn't done squat. You assume that everybody hates Flash just because you do. But does it occur to you that you're not actually the entirety of humanity? Not everybody reads Engadget, Ryan. My God, the ego on you. How can you possibly have such an inflated view of your own significance? It's unbelievable. You complain about the locked-in format that nearly every computer already uses, and say that the ideal replacement for it is to return to the days of endless browser compatibility hacks, which is half the reason Flash became so popular in the first place. Do you think that Flash became dominant because they forced people to install? How does that make any sense? Video playback on Flash is practically the most recent thing to get added. It became a ubiquitous global phenomenon because of the websites that were built using it, because of the games, and yes, because of the ads. You ignorant slut. You do realize that when people talk about using Flash, they aren't strictly talking about watching videos, right? Are you aware of any of the other features Flash has? Any of the other things you can do with it? Do you know what a computer is? You can create compelling multi-user experiences, video games, pieces of art, full sites, e-commerce things, those banners where you keep punching the monkey all day. I sure do love that last one. It's so amazing. You just click and every time you do a monkey goes boom! It's incredible. Ryan, you waste of a byline. You do realize that when people complain about a lack of Flash support on their iPhone, they're not idiots who don't understand how they can watch video on it already, don't you? When people say it's a knock against the iPhone for not including this functionality, and it is a knock against the still perfect iPhone, one I've brought up to my dear close personal friend Steve Jobs time and time again, they don't miss the annoying ads. They miss the sites and the games they like going to. Hell, half the traffic Facebook gets is from the Flash games people play on it. And why the hell should everybody have to rebuild their entire games just because you don't understand technology? I'd tell you to get your head out of your ass, but I don't know if Peter Rojas is flexible enough to get out of your way. I know you're on an anti-Flash crusade, Ryan, and I'm here to tell you right now that I won't let you win. Your efforts are doomed to fail. I'll see to it. Why? Because I like Flash, and I don't see a single goddamn reason why we ought to be getting rid of a ubiquitous cross-platform solution that already does everything that 99% of the world needs to, and in favor of an in-progress solution that might, eventually, help the other 1% instead. I will stop you, Ryan Block, no matter what you try. And if you somehow make it so I can't punch the monkey, by God, I'll rip your stinking face off. This has been Walt Mossberg. Shut up.